Moby Dick by Herman Melville. Chapter 1. Loomings. Call me Ishmael. Some years ago I had little money. I had nothing interesting to do on land. I thought I would travel by ship and see the sea. When I feel sad, when it is like a cold November in my heart, when I want to hit people, then I know it is time to go to sea. This is better than fighting. There is the city of Manhattan. It is an island with water all around it, and all the streets take you to the sea. Walk around the city on a quiet Sunday afternoon. What do you see? Thousands of men standing and watching the sea. But these are all men who work in offices during the week. They are away from nature. Why do they come here? Look, more crowds come walking straight to the sea. They want to get as close to the water as possible without falling in. They come from streets and roads, north, east, south, and west. Why do they all come here? Say you are in the country near lakes. Take any path and it will take you down to the sea. There is something magical about it. Water and thinking go together. Here is an artist. He wants to paint the most beautiful, quiet, romantic picture in the valley of the Saco. What does he need? Trees, fields, animals, a house with smoke. But all of this is nothing unless there is water in the picture. Go visit the fields in June. What is missing? Water. If Niagara was not water but sand, would you travel 1,000 miles to see it? Why do healthy boys want to go to sea? Why do we feel something special when we are far from land on a ship? All this has a deep meaning. It is like the story of Narcissus, who saw his face in the water and fell in and died. We see the same thing in all rivers and seas. Now, when I say I go to sea when I feel sad, I do not mean I go as a passenger. To go as a passenger, you need money. Passengers get sick and are not happy. No, I never go as a passenger. I also do not go as a captain or cook. I do not want those important jobs. When I go to sea, I go as a simple sailor. True, they order me around and make me jump and work hard. At first, this is not pleasant. It is difficult if you come from a good family or if you were a teacher before. The change from teacher to sailor is hard. But this feeling goes away in time. What if an old sea captain tells me to clean the floor? Who is not a worker? We are all workers in one way or another. And they pay me to work, but passengers must pay to travel. There is a big difference between paying and being paid. Being paid is wonderful. Finally, I go to sea as a sailor because of the good exercise and clean air. But why did I decide to go on a whaling trip? I think it was planned by God a long time ago. It was part of a big plan. The plan was probably like this. Election for President of the United States. Whaling trip by Ishmael. Bloody battle in Afghanistan. I do not know why I got the job of whaling when others got better parts. But I think I can understand why I wanted to do it. The main reason was thinking about the great whale. This huge, mysterious animal made me very curious. The wild and distant seas where he lives, the dangers of the whale. All of this helped me decide. Other men might not want these things, but I love remote places. I love to sail dangerous seas and visit strange lands. I can get used to scary things. Because of these things, the whaling trip was good for me. The doors of the wonderful world opened, and in my dreams I saw endless groups of whales, and among them all, one great white whale, like a snow mountain in the air.